Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and the 38th coffee stream. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, YouTube is doing weird things here. All right. I've got everything set up now. I guess the YouTube app updated, so you can... Oh, I'm hoping it will, Ryan Rawlings. This is kind of something that I've always wanted to do, and is Unlock Inferno, and I've never figured it out. So yeah. A large news blast on the Discord for all to check out. Yeah, I've got a few articles specifically about disability to cover, and I'm also probably going to talk about a little bit about the midterms in the U.S. because it is a big thing that's happening today and tomorrow. Is the election tomorrow or today? I will be working for the next 5 days, so after today, I'll see him next Monday. Oh, damn, Gunfox. Well, I hope work treats you well. So let's say hi to everyone in chat. Hi, Gunfox. Oh, Brandon Harm says, I'd love to catch the stream, but I've got to get ready for school. Well, I hope school treats you well if you catch this on the replay and hear me. Hi, Opinionated Scotsman. Hi, Jesse. It's tomorrow. Okay. And hi, Jacob Navo. I hope everyone is doing well today. So I'm just letting you know right now that Pincalo is home from work because he now has what the kids had, and Logan is still home because he's still coughing really badly and being all snivelly and snotty, and yeah. So I'm down here streaming, but Pincalo's basically upstairs, dead, and Logan's running around the living room. So just keeping my ear out for any trouble. Any trouble I hear, but hopefully things will go well. So I've got three disability articles. Why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Okay. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I am just going to get into the Twitter DMs because I've DM'd myself these 3 stories, and then we'll probably jump over to the Discord to read a couple of the midterm stories. No, I don't want the Guardian. Go away. I want Twitter. Okay. Well, I'm fracking around with this computer. There we go. Please like and share the stream. And consider visiting the Streamlabs and or Patreon links in the description. Help out the poor blind girl. No. I can't say that with a straight face. Help out the poor blind girl. I just can't do it. All right, let's get in here. Yeah, I think after this goal is met for the PS4, I think the next goal should be to build a tower, like a PC tower that Pincalo and I can both use. Like mostly Pincalo because his laptop is basically on the verge of exploding every day, and mine isn't. I don't need a PC. He does. I would like a PC. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a big difference. Like I've got a Mac, and yeah, it's fucking annoying that I can't use OBS properly, but I think it would be more beneficial for Pinkhollow to build a PC that he can help me produce better streams and edit better videos. And we can just install the free screen reader that then I can use OBS by myself when he's not here. I think that would be the best way to go about it. Netflix is showing Christmas movies already? Oh, fuck off. Blind, I may not be in chat, but will listen, working on tidying my room. Well, hopefully that goes well for you. I hate cleaning. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's freaking November 5th. We don't need Christmas movies till December, thank you. All right. Messages, messages, messages. All right. So Gunfox sent me 2 of these, and I found the other one. So what we'll do is we'll go from most recent. So, Saturday Night Live comedian mocks former, not formal, former, what did they say he was? Navy SEAL, who lost eye in IED blast. And for, like, I didn't actually read the article until I've seen Christmas stuff in the shop in September. Yeah, same. So is Hulu, says Robert Burke. Oh, God. See, we don't get Hulu up here because it's a Fox-owned service, and they don't let people outside of the U.S. use Hulu. So, soon there will be 24/7 Christmas songs to piss you off. Well, thankfully, I don't listen to the radio much. And the radio station I do listen to refuses to play Christmas songs until Christmas Day, and then they only play like classic rock versions. Remember the 5th of November. So yeah, that's what I really like about that radio station. They actually advertise themselves as that radio station that refuses to play Christmas songs, like all of November and December. That's how they advertise themselves. And then they spend Christmas Day playing like classic rock versions of Christmas songs, and then they're done. I love that radio station for that. Great, I'm gonna go insane. I see a Harry Potter marathon, but no Christmas crap. I'm sure it's there. I bet you it's there somewhere. All right, where's that headline here? I'm not going to play the actual video because it's NBC. So, yeah. Okay, let's find the headline here. Okay. It's a 29-second clip. Are you not going to show me the story here? I saw it on the phone. Come on. You know you want to frickin'... You know you want to let me read this. Do I have to open up the image here? Aha! You tricky, tricky bastards. No. Weird. How odd. Oh, they've buried it under a bunch of headlines. Okay, that's why I was having trouble finding the stupid thing. Every radio station in New Orleans is playing Christmas music right now. Holy fuck. Really? That's insane. Okay, now that I've found the silly thing, let's try and let's read this here.
As seen on. You are Link. Fox and Friends Weekend. A congressional candidate in Texas was mocked over his appearance during a segment on Saturday Night Live.
It's called Saturday Night Live voiceover. Come on.
Comedian Pete Davidson was giving his first impressions of some candidates ahead of Tuesday's midterm elections during the show's weekend update. He said that there are some gross people running and mockingly described Governor Rick Scott, R. Flaw, and Rep. Peter King, RNY, among others. You are current. Davidson then gave his description of Link, Dan Crenshaw, who lost his right eye in an IED blast in Afghanistan.
Oh, I see why everyone's getting angry. Hello, Straight Sis Mail. And that's why Mother Nature has attempted to wipe this city off. Damn. So no, I think I know why people are getting and I think I'm gonna tell you why I think I know why people are getting upset, and then I'm gonna tell you my opinion. But let's quickly finish this because it's a really short article, and then I'll tell you why my opinion, both on why I think people are. Hi, Adam Mangold. So he has a freaking eye patch. I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure that dude's not crying about people teasing him about that. I don't think he personally is either. Well, because he's a fucking Navy SEAL. If that's something that, if he goes to pieces over that, then he shouldn't be a SEAL. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this quick because it's like a 30-second read, and then I will expound.
Twitter tweet. Horizontal rule. Link. Why do you dismiss his result? Horizontal rule. Read full article. Crenshaw is a retired lieutenant commander who had a 10-year career in the Navy SEALs. You may be surprised to hear. Crenshaw is a congressional candidate from Texas and not a hitman in a porno movie, Davidson said on Saturday. Twitter tweet. His remark was met with an eruption of laughter from the crowd. I'm sorry, I know he lost his eye in war, or whatever, Davidson added. Watch the clip below. You are currently horizontal rule. Frame. Horizontal link. Look. Link. Go get him. Donald. Bobby Knight. Link. Recommended stories. Link.
Yeah, that's the end of that story. So like I said, very quick. So here's why I think people are so, yeah, I think this is a case of people being offended on behalf of others. But here's why I think. Because he first described some other candidates like Rick Scott and all that as gross. And then he went straight into describing this guy with one eye. Oh no, Logan is crying. Really using the voice option. Left a gun. Oh, if only they would have put a fox there too. Oh, okay. I'm pissed off about the left attacking disabled vets. Yeah, it was that was a low blow for sure. Oh dear, Logan is really upset. Fuck, what do I do? So they have, I think the reason people are getting so offended specifically is because this comedian was describing other candidates as gross, and then he dove right into talking about this guy. Hi, Chadwick. Hope you're. A book fell on his foot. Oh, okay. Okay. I was. Yeah. Sorry. I'm having a bit of an anxiety thing here because I'm trying to figure out. Momminess is calling, and yeah, I don't know what to do. I hate when this happens to me. He will get over it, says Gun Fox. I hope it wasn't one of mine. I hope it wasn't one of my books. Because my books are fucking heavy. And the fact that the comedian was like, oh, I know he lost his eye in war or whatever. It's like, what do you mean or whatever? War is not a what or whatever type of thing. I think maybe there was a bit too much crazy. It's only a foot. He could get by. Oh, that sucks, Michelle. No, I just feel bad because Pincalo's really sick. So I feel bad that Logan is so upset right now. He's very like, I want mommy right now. So it's just hard because Pincalo's sick and he's still sick and oh well. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here's one from the Telegraph in the UK. This is another story about disabilities. Patients left at risk of blindness amid an NHS backlog. So this is a perfect example of why completely nationalized and free fucking healthcare is a bad idea. And this is coming from a Canadian because we don't actually have completely free healthcare. He just doesn't need it cut off. He's just being a baby. Hashtag me too. Oh, that NSL guy looks like he fell out of the ugly tree, hit every branch on the way down, then was dragged through the ugly forest and hit just about every ugly tree in the forest. God damn. Oh no, you mean in the fake land of Canada? Oh, are you guys dealing with a stomach bug? No, it's a respiratory thing. People in Britain worship the NHS like it's a church. No country actually has free healthcare. We pay for it all in some way. Yep. But yeah, we don't have like. So if you have insurance, like if you have insurance based on your work or if you're on disability like me, then your medications, most of them, there are some that like some antibiotics and stuff that you may need that aren't covered. But for the most part, if you're insured, then your medication is free. What's quote unquote free, but not really because we pay taxes, is going to the doctor / hospital / urgent care because if you're a citizen of Canada, each province has its version of a health card that allows you to have access to your doctor without having to pay. That is the extent of quote unquote free healthcare. Like if you need surgery or whatever, like if it's not cosmetic surgery and you have a health card and you're a citizen / resident of Ontario, for example, you don't have to pay for your surgery. However, if you do not have insurance, you will have to pay for any medications that you need after your surgery. That's it. Now, let's read about how the NHS is screwing over people.
The Royal College of Ophthalmologists raised concerns that problems are widespread. Credit. PF Board. Image. The Royal College of Ophthalmologists raised concerns that problems are widespread. Credit. End of. The Royal Third Party ad. End of. Banner. List 1 item. By. Link. Laura Donnelly. Health Editor. End of list. October 31st, 2018. Bullet 6:59 p.m.
Okay, so this is from October 31st.
Agents have been left at risk.
Patients.
Agents have been left at risk of going blind amid a failure to treat thousands of people with eye conditions. Oil on board. Tree and landscapist. Junior doctors at University Hospital Southampton blew the whistle amid concern that patients with serious eye conditions were not being given follow-up appointments amid staff shortages. An investigation has so far identified 38 patients who have suffered a worsening of their condition due to the situation.
God damn.
At least 7,000.
Like 38 isn't a big number, but still.
At least 7,000 patients suffering from conditions like glaucoma were not given appointments, as the trust failed to cope with rising demand. Health Service.
Holy fuck.
Journal reports. Paddock, the trainee doctors wrote to managers at the trust earlier this year, warning of their concerns at the risks to patients. 1916.
What the fuck is going on in Britain?
The Royal College of Ophthalmologists said similar problems were likely to be occurring elsewhere, amid a national shortage of consultants. Man Ray.
Wow.
By January, the backlog had reached 7,000 patients, including 4,500 with glaucoma and 2,500 with diabetes-related eye problems. Man Ray. Around 3,000 glaucoma patients are still to be notified and reviewed, with significant progress made among diabetes patients, the trust said. Both conditions are among the leading causes of blindness. Train. The trust said it would bring in extra staff, locum doctors, and send some patients to other trusts.
Locum doctors, huh?
All patients have been risk assessed to ensure those at increased risk are being seen sooner, the spokesman said. Michael Burden, president of the Royal College of Ophthalmologists, said he believed similar problems were occurring in most NHS trusts treating the eye conditions. Rolling Stone's Bravo.
Then how do you fucking...
Research by the college suggests 230 new ophthalmology consultants are needed to deal with the rising demand.
Holy
Mr. Burden said, there's a mismatch between capacity and demand across ophthalmology in the NHS. You are currently on a text element. Where are ASEH with Roller's prize? More patients are more
God damn it.
Mr. Burden's.
There's a fucking There's a fucking scrolling fucking auctioneers thing. Seriously, like this is annoying. This is really annoying. There's a big scrolling thing that is scrolling along while I'm trying to read this stupid story. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Rawlings says, you expect the UK to take care of their people? Ha! A friend of mine is over there is dealing with the same voiceover. Oh, mobility condition that I'm dealing with, and the NHS told her it would take 2 years to see a specialist. Holy Christ. I had to do a delivery up there, and I was taking one of the staff members up there. Okay. When I owned a pizzeria, I took Canadian money, but it was worth more than US money. Okay. Yeah, that was a long-ass time ago. In upstate New York, medical centers actually take Canadian money. Oh, interesting. 7,000. patients. And glaucoma can be treated. Like, this is sad. Like, diabetes related stuff, glaucoma related stuff. That stuff, if you catch it early enough, you can, if not completely cure it or reverse it, you can slow it down. That is sad. It took 8 months to get in for a basic vasectomy. That's true. It did. But it was free. Here in the States, here in the States, insurance costs money if you have a job. Disability in general, and the general public is screwed. They will only treat you if you are dying. This is true. My grandma had glaucoma. She had so many eye surgeries. She never got rid of it. No, you can't really get rid of glaucoma, but if you're seen early enough, you can help combat it. And they say we have death panels. Yes, they do. All I can say is, holy fuck, I'm glad I don't live in the UK right now. My blindness is a gift, says Runner. Okay, here's something I'm going to let you guys in on. I'm not going to sit and whine about being blind and how it seems it would be cheaper to treat it than pay for disability. Yeah, that would make sense though. NHS is worst. Hello, thoughts from the dryer. Hope your morning's going well. Whew. Hernias. Nasty. Straight cis male. Nasty. Ouch, yeah. So I'm going to let you know right now, before I read this article, despite the fact that I do not sit around and wallow in the fact that I can't see, I do not consider the fact that I can't see to be a gift. That is silly. Silly, 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 silly. So far, no books have fallen on my foot. Oh, good. I'm glad. Come on, headline, where are you? Come on. Okay. Why blindness is a gift for inspirational athlete is the title is the subheading of this article. Just because we're blind and athletes doesn't mean we're fucking inspirational. Jesus Christ. We're just athletes with one less sense than you. Good Lord. I'm fine. It's only a flesh wound. Would you believe that's what put him to sleep? What? The book falling on his foot? Every place in the world takes US cash. I just became eligible for Medicare. Gonna see how crappy that is soon. Well, hopefully it's not as crappy as everyone says it is. Hopefully it can actually help.
He's flown between continents, running 7 marathons in a week, and plunged into the sea at Alcatraz 3 months after learning to swim. You are current.
Okay. So he's a risk taker. Okay. There are plenty of sighted people who are risk takers and blind people who are risk takers. Have you guys ever heard of a guy named Eric Weihenmayer? He's a mountaineer, completely blind. He's snoring away, says Pincalo. Well, he did get some Tylenol. Every time my kids hurt themselves, they cry themselves to sleep. It never fails. That's funny. I bet although you didn't give him your brown bag medicine when you took some. No, he had his own medicine.
Dave Healy, known as Blind Dave to family and friends, gradually lost his sight throughout adulthood.
Okay, okay. What? Blind Dave? Blind Dave. Just by family and friends? Like, I can understand the friends part, you know, some ribbing and whatever. Hey, it's Blind Dave. But family? My girlfriend's coming to Europe soon. Her medical bills will be lowered by 75%. That's awesome. But seriously, family, I could I could just see it now at family dinner. Hey, Blind Dave is here. That is so fucked up. Like, seriously, there are names that my friends would call me, right? That my family members would never call me, even if they heard my friends calling me those names. You know what I mean? Like, my family knows that I smoke weed, okay? My friends know that I smoke weed. My friends used to call me Frybag. Do you think my family ever called me Frybag? No. Blind Dave. Oh, why am I finding this so funny?
But it spurred him on to attempt ever more extreme challenges, and he's raised millions of pounds for charity. You are
What, being called Blind Dave has spurred him to raise millions for wait.
Dave Healy, known as Blind Dave to family and friends, gradually lost his sight throughout adulthood.
Oh, gradually losing his sight throughout his adulthood. It's inspired him to. Oh, yes, I do. I will talk about that when I'm done this. For those who missed Saturday's thing. Pincalo. Oh, Blind Dave is coming over? Good. He's so much better than Deaf Jill and Cripple Quint. I really don't usually get pissed off about the news, but that St. Jude's shit is fucked up. I can't believe they bullied them into giving it back. Yeah. Where's Insomnia Susie then?
But it spurred him on to attempt at now age 60. Dave, from West Bromwich, in the West Midlands, is planning a Great Wall of China trek as his next adventure. You are current.
Okay. Why do journalists find blind people's just like there are plenty of sighted people who have run 7 marathons and dived in the Sea of Alcatraz and probably have gone to see the Great Wall of China. Why are you not interviewing them? Was all that money refunded to the people that sent it? Yeah, it was, but it's a lot of people don't want it back because they donated it for a reason. WSJ is really going full ham at the moment. Well, I'm not surprised. All of it.
Video journalist, John Bray. 23 June 2018. Collapse.
Okay, so
Open link. Open the end of May.
yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end of that ridiculous story. Seriously, like, what is it about us that makes us just journalism fodder? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Oh, I thought I sent myself the other disability news story that Gunfox sent me, but apparently not. I'm gonna have to go look for it. But while I do that, I will tell you my opinion on the St. Jude's crap. It was donated to charity, but YouTube didn't get the cut, but it was in their bank accounts for a month. Yeah, it was. It's to make themselves look good. Hey, Aries, hi. Hi, Attic Rat. Vote early and often. What did YouTube? Why did YouTube just do that? It just threw a whole bunch of videos up at me and then put me back into my stream where my chat was. Good luck finding it after the Discord got hit hard today. That's true. Oh yeah, the Diablo game. Oh Jesus. But my whole thing about this charity thing is that no matter where you fall on whether or not St. Jude's should have given back the money or whether the money was tainted with fucking words. I don't know how you can taint money with words and not actions. But hey, that's another fucking discussion for another day. But what happened was cancer kids were used as pawns in this stupid fucking battle over political correctness and free speech. And that's fucked up because those cancer kids don't care. Do you think they care about free speech and political correctness? Or do you think they care about, not hurting anymore? And, gee, can I stop having to do chemotherapy now? Is there any research being done on my cancer so that possibly, just maybe, if I die from it, somebody else won't have to? No, you just you're worried about how you'll look by taking money from people who said mean things. Oh, okay then. I guess I'll just lay here in my hospital bed with no hair and in pain then. Okay. Like really? Fuck the freaking Wall Street Journal. Fuck St. Jude's for caving, and fuck YouTube for caving to the Wall Street Journal. Or like seriously. They're going to go after Streamlabs next. Well, Streamlabs banned the Ralph retort. Won't someone think of the Jews? Agreed. You don't have to believe the same thing. You just, random people were just trying to help. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that freaking you can't say like, and nobody was inciting violence or anything. They were just saying stupid shit. Like, yeah, you know what? Some of the shit that's said in the stream chat is pretty messed up. But you know what? The money was going to a good place. And I'm sorry, but words do not have the same effect as actions do. And the fact that the action was that money was donated to terminally ill children and cancer research is a pretty damn good action, if you ask me. And probably, no, I'm not going to say probably, definitely negates any shitty things that were said along with the money, that were said most likely in jest. So this is just bad optics all around. Next, they're probably going to take his PayPal. Yep. Probably. So yeah, that's a condensed version of what I think. I did a stream on Saturday. It wasn't the Star Trek stream. But I did a stream on Saturday where I talked a bit about this. Just because the words were bad doesn't mean the money wasn't good. Exactly, Chadwick. And also, we've got freaking this wonderful, wonderful Blizzard, wonderful Blizzard development. Let's make a Diablo game that everybody's been wanting a new Diablo game, but we're gonna put it on a phone. And when people ask about if there's going to be a port to the PC or anything, and you say no, and people get pissed, we're going to say, "What? You guys don't have phones?" Yeah, fuck you. That's not the fucking point. There's no phone. We don't have phone. You know what? No one wants to play Diablo on a phone. You don't play Diablo on a phone. I'm blind and can't play Diablo, and I know you can't. You don't play Diablo on a phone. It's not a phone game. And tablets also. Yeah, it's how the fuck are you supposed to enjoy a Diablo game on your phone? How does that even work? That doesn't compute. What's up here? Do. Oh, what? Trying to find something here. Trying to find the story that the story I wanted to read that I thought I sent myself. But I can't find it. It's been verified. Come on. While I'm trying to find this, guys, if you haven't liked and shared the stream already, whoa. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not reading that. That's too sad. Okay. Officials clear more than 120 missing children cases. Most of the children found weren't actually missing? How does that work? I found a gem. Yeah, I found a gem. So, officials clear more than 120 missing children cases after human trafficking sweep.
1,576 shares. Link. WMUR. Updated. 3. Natalie Newport. Link. National Curator. Click video player. Reach play end of video. After investigating more than 300 missing children cases, officials have more information regarding the sweep and what has happened since finding 123 of those reported missing. Link. At least 301 missing children cases were given. Claim. Black. Third part. Another look recently. Encompassed in an overall human trafficking operation to identify potential victims, but a small percentage of the children found were actually suspected of having been victims of trafficking. You are.
Okay. So
12 point dot.
So very small percentage were actually trafficked. Interesting. Worski's all right when he's not cooked out. I'm done with Worski, but I don't really want to pick sides. I never really liked Worski though. I found him too easily influenced. I don't tend to like people who can't think for themselves and can't make a decision without people going in their ear. Kind of, yeah. I'm one of those people who I'm not much of a follower in the first place, but if you can't make a decision or make an opinion without people whisperifying in your ear, then you ain't worth my time, because you're a grown-ass person. Make your own goddamn decisions. But that's my opinion on Worski.
Third-party ad content. Advertisement.
Let's finish this up here.
In their efforts, the teams began investigating cases and looking through files of children reported missing. Participating officers then started visiting locations where the children were reportedly last seen. They also spoke with friends and schools to question about the children who were being sought out. The initial number of 123 kids that were recovered included at least 16 from a previous sweep. The search overall was to find the missing children, but its emphasis was on identifying victims of trafficking abuse. All of the children who were recovered were interviewed by authorities. Investigators said at least 3 of the children showed signs that they were victims of sex trafficking or sexually victimized. Officials are still working to determine if 3 of the children were victims of sexual abuse.
So 3 out of 123. That's not a very successful. I had Vamp almost get wasted because of the news I dropped on Ursa's gunfuck. I thought Andy was good for a while, and then his cheese slid off his cracker. I don't think crazy like that. I like that analogy. That's a good analogy.
Link. According to the Detroit News. According to the Detroit News. Black. All of the children found were under the age of 17. Only 4 of the children found were still actually missing. The others were merely still listed as missing in police computers because a guardian never confirmed they were relocated after reporting them gone.
What? You're worried enough to call the police to make a missing persons report, but you're not courteous enough to call the police back when they found them and be like, oh, sorry, it was a false alarm. Why? Way to waste police resources, lazy people. Like, it would have taken fucking 30 seconds to call up the precinct that you called to make the report and been like, okay, I found them. Thank you so much for your time. If you want to come and ask them any questions, like. Cocaine is a pretty shitty drug in my opinion. He did admit to using it sometimes, but the whole coked up narrative seems a bit blown up. Yeah, I would say it's a bit it's definitely blown out of proportion, but Andy doesn't help himself. He really doesn't. He gets influenced by people that are just snakes in the grass, and he literally cannot think for himself. He cannot. Like, he couldn't even make the decision to fire JF without people being like, "Hey, dude, are you gonna be like?" And they weren't telling him to fire JF, but they were sitting there going, "Are you really gonna sit there and let people tell you to shut the fuck up on your own stream?" To be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit too mature and old to be watching grown-ass men fight about things that are happening on the internet. Yeah, Chadwick, I'll agree on you. I'll agree with you on that one. No, he can't make up his mind for himself, and it's sad.
At least 107 kids were placed back with parents or guardians. The process revolving around returning the children to a safe environment is kept private. However, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services spokesman Bob Wheaton told the Detroit News he isn't allowed to divulge any information about the children. You are currently on a text help.
So 107 out of the 123 have been returned to their parents. So, like, I suppose that you could make the argument that it was a good thing that most of these kids were not trafficked, but what a waste of resources and taxpayer money just to see that about 85% of these kids weren't even missing. And the freaking reason is that most of the guardians or parents couldn't be bothered to call the police back. The scary part is they don't really beat the bushes for the missing people. I've been part of a missing persons party for a halfway house / rehab. It's sad. Yeah. So yeah, that's
The search was conducted with the support of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children as well as the Michigan State Police Department. Overall, the sweep took place over the course of one day, totaling 8 hours. You are current. Michigan State Police Lieutenant Michael Shaw said they are continuing to look for the 200 children still listed as missing. We get more than 1,000 runaway complaints per month, he said. Most of those who are still missing are runaways. The investigators will continue looking for them. You are link 50. Link. To link. HTTPS.
That's the end of that story. So it's runaways mostly. So really it's they did a huge man effort, a giant man effort. It sounds more like because the journalist, when this story first broke, was like, this is a huge human trafficking sweep, and there's 300 children that are thought to be part of a human trafficking. Like, this was made out to be a huge, like, this is they've busted open this ginormous Michigan human trafficking ring. And now it's like, oh, well, turns out everybody was just, most of them were just missing. It's like, but why did you report it? Like, if you didn't know, why didn't you just say police are undertaking a missing children's sweep for about 300 children, and it is believed that some of them may be victims of human trafficking? Oh, wait, because that's not as sensational. After years of doing every drug under the sun, I'm quite happy with just smoking a little bit of weed. Yep, weed is good. They're clearing the books. It's department paperwork time in Michigan. See, honestly, that is much more of a boring news story than 300 children are being trafficked. That's I'm kind of blaming the news on that one. So guys, it is 10:58. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw chat open for the next 10 minutes. I know I usually go till 20 after 11, but I am really goddamn hungry. So I think we'll need to. I never smoked weed. I'm the kind of person who gets caught. Oh, that sucks. And I'm guessing it's not legal where you are. Sensationalized dick reporting. Yep. I like to drink beer with a good meal. I really don't like being drunk. Neither do I. I got sick drunk like once. And then only blaming the news. I blame Canadian trickery from Genty, Maxi, and Sora Luna. I'm Canadian too, you know. If we type too much, just let us know. Nah. Yeah, I hate ibuprofen. Ibuprofen makes my stomach really hurt. So CBD is great. It's just really fucking expensive. Later, Gunfox. Have a good 5 days at work. I live in Holland. It's very easy to get weed, but I just drink. Oh, okay. I don't know if you engage in Canadian trickery yet. All right. See you later, Aries. Let's see here. So yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions, now's your time. If you guys have any questions for me or like about the news that I read, or if you have any, I bet you guys get some good smoke in Holland. Yeah, we used to play Eve with a dude who lived literally around the corner from a shop, and there would be so many times where he's like, "Oh, I'm out of weed. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run to the store and buy some White Widow." And it's like, "Fuck you." Um, let's see here. Let's close that and close that. All right, and I'm just going to all right, since I don't have use of Streamlabs OBS, let's go and do a quick check here, because I'm not relying on my phone to tell me anymore. Because Cult of Krill sent me a donation the other day and I didn't catch it. So I'm checking. I live in Texas and it will never be legal here too. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, it's very different, the way that it's controlled here, because it's federally legal now, but all the provinces have their say on how it's going to be doled out. What? Oh, you stupid web page. Come on. There we go. Technology is sometimes my friend and sometimes not. We need to legalize it federally, yeah. Yeah, but we've got guns. This is true. You do have guns. All right. I hope the election initiative for medical marijuana passes here. Yeah, there's a bunch of states with that on the ballots I've heard. Again, don't care, smoking herb, legal or not, can help people. Yep, they can. Hopefully after the midterms it will be legal in Michigan. Yeah, that would be nice. My county just went wet a few years ago. Oh God. We have guns too, says Pincalo. Yep, Colt M4A1 is made just across town, says Pincalo. This is true. There's a guy near me who grows for a dispensary. His strain is GG4 and White Widow. He jokingly calls his grow house the Yeti cage. That's great. If it passes, maybe we can get my dad off the large amount of pain meds he's on. Oh, that would be awesome. It's just a little bit harder to own guns, am I right, Ape Man? It depends on. You just have to get your possession and acquisition license for handguns, I believe. That's a nice rifle, says Adam Mangold. I hear movement around upstairs. I wonder if the little guy's awake. It's really early for him to be sleeping, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, here's something I'm trying to do. I'm trying to look for a Apple equivalent to Voicemeeter so that I can play so I can play my game for the blind, like the actual blind game through. Rolling Bear says, as a Canadian, I own 11 firearms. Especially since the feds are making it nearly impossible to get pain pills now. How does the medical marijuana work in other states or can you have a concealed weapon permit and a medical marijuana card? Because in Michigan you can't have both. Oh, I didn't know that. That is unfortunate. I did not know that at all. Huh. That really sucks. My brother and boss said the same thing. Okay. That is really fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm trying to look for the Apple Mac version of Voicemeeter so that I can play my A Blind Legend through the Hangout instead of through my speakers and do another game stream for you guys that way. So it's not as tinny and ear piercing. And the other part is I found a different game called Souls of Elevia, I think, but it's fucking $30. It's an audio game too, but it's $31, and I don't want to spend that much money on a game that I, first of all, never even heard of. But I don't want to pay $31 for a game I don't know will work. So my favorite thing about the decriminalization in the medical weed is that you don't see weed from Mexico anymore. Which is both good and bad because they're bringing up fentanyl now. Yeah, fentanyl's a big problem in our area too. A big problem. To the point where they are now giving out free OD kits. It's kind of scary. Let's see here. I think I've seen that factory. It's on the road from Toronto to Detroit. Right, Pink Hollow, the driving 8-man. Oh, the Colt factory. Oh, if I remember correctly, we had a try at making an adapted map so that blind people can play Minecraft. It was a few people from our server, a YouTuber and his dev team. I'll see if I can dig it up. Okay. That would be cool. That sounds really cool. Because that's the shitty part, is that this is why I like this is why I like playing games that are like more generally thought of as games for sighted people, because games specifically for blind people are so fucking simplistic. It's almost like they think we're too stupid to play a fully interactive game. And I do understand that a lot of it is because we need a screen reader. But for games like, for Steam games, for example, that can be played with a controller, like that you don't like Brawlhalla or something. If Steam were accessible to where you could load a game of fucking Brawlhalla and plug in your controller, then you wouldn't need your screen reader. We hear about at least 2 ODs here a day, says Pincalo. Duck Dog says a few weeks ago they busted a Dominican gang selling enough fentanyl to kill half the state of Massachusetts. Holy fuck. Purple fentanyl is the new one, says Pincalo. But yeah, it's so frustrating. Like, if Steam were just accessible enough to load a game, honestly, if Steam were accessible, I would just sit there and it's so frustrating. That's why I'm going to start putting the petition to Valve Corporation in the link, or in the description of the Blind and Special streams, because it's a petition that I set up under the name of Blind Press to Valve Corporation. So you can sign it with your online handle if you don't want to dox yourself. To try and just try and rework the Steam client to make it accessible, because there are game developers that are actually noticing that there are blind gamers, and they're trying to make their games accessible. But the problem is, like, there's a game called Skullgirl that is marketed as being accessible to the blind, but it's a Steam game, and we can't place, like, especially if you have a Mac, you can't get away with getting VoiceOver and Steam to play nicely. There are some very rudimentary things I've heard that you can do with Windows and Steam with a narrator, like with a screen reader, but again, it's still very, very is there a link for the petition? Yeah, let me go and grab it from Discord, and I'll throw it in chat right now. Oh, for sure. Fuck's sakes, now I find the fucking... Now I find the fucking paraplegic thing that I wanted to read. I'm going to DM that to myself for tomorrow right now. Apparently I'm not. Okay, I'm going to get back to that and get the petition for you guys. General, no, that's not the right channel. I want random. Okay. Do. Come on. There we go. Okay. Copy link. And back into the chat and paste and send. Boom, there you guys go. So there's the link for the petition to Valve Corporation. And holy crap, it's 11:16. So much for stopping at 10 after. I guess we are going to go all the way to 20 after. Look at that. I say it's a form of population control. That's why they're letting so many drugs into the country. Yeah, you know what? As tinfoil hatty as that sounds, it's not unheard of. And it's not like they're doing anything to show us otherwise, really. Oh, thank you, Opinionated Scotsman. So yeah, I'm going to be putting that link in the description of the Blind and the Special streams from now on, and any gaming stream I do, because this is why it's so fucking hard, and why like a lot of blind people end up like who do game anyway, have consoles. But yeah, that's why. So speaking of consoles, if you do want to help me reach my goal of PS4 for Christmas, so you can see me play some new games, please consider going to the Streamlabs link in the description. If you enjoy my content, I do actually plan on recording a video actually about blind sports. I've been thinking a lot about why I don't like specifically blind sports, and I may do an opinion, not may actually, I'm going to do an opinion video on that. I'm going to record the audio for that, probably when Logan is napping. Anyway, if you enjoy my content and you want to support the channel in a different way, you can also go to Patreon. Or if you aren't able to do either of those, please like and share the stream. That helps just as much, as well as your interactions and hanging out with me. And it's amazing that you guys come every day to do this. I love it. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm gonna go see Logan and Pincalo and get something to eat because I am goddamn hungry. So I'm gonna sign off here, guys, and I hope everyone has a great day. If you guys are around YouTube tonight, consider checking out Irate Prostate's channel. I am a guest on his Irate Mondays streams. So I will, if you guys are interested in that, go check out Irate Prostate. He does some good content too, and he does good interviews on Sundays as well. Thanks, Ryan Rawlings. Thanks, Duck Dog. Have a great day, everyone. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.